What's up, guys? John Stamos here, the Renaissance Garden Guy, my Hardiness Zone 5B6A garden on a beautiful April evening, about 50 degrees out Fahrenheit, not too bad. And what I'm doing is planting a Bareroot rose, specifically a Bareroot grafted rose. This one comes to me via my friends at David Austin Roses, a wonderful company to deal with, wonderful product. Okay, so what you're looking at here is a grafted Bareroot rose. A grafted rose is essentially two roses in one. It's got the rootstock of one rose, and that particular rose is usually a really hardy, vigorous grower, with the aerial structures, canes, etc., of another plant, the desired plant. They do this because the vigorous plant that's growing below sort of gives a really good jump start and boost to the second variety that you see above ground. Now, the thing about what David Austin does is they use a rootstock from a really, really robust rose called Dr. Huey. It's a great grower, cold hardy, really robust plant. This particular rose is Olivia Rose Austin. It is a graft, and here's the graft right here. The thing about David Austin roses is they do a great job of keeping this area right here is the graft area. This is the crown and roots of the Dr. Huey, right where my thumb is tapping, and this is the stem, the cane, arising out of the crown of the Dr. Huey. What they do is they cut this, and they embed a section, the canes of the desired plant into this cut, tape it all up until it catches, and then voila, you've got two plants in one. Now, I like to bear when I plant mine. You can see the roots. I kind of fan these roots out. I've already got a hole excavated. Fan these roots out, of course. You always want to do that. Also cut some of these canes back just a little bit. But the key for me is taking this bud union, this graft union, which is really, really sensitive to cold. And I bury it probably when I plant these things about 3 to 4 inches below the surface of the ground. It's important to have the surface of your hole even with the surrounding dirt. About 3 or 4 inches down. What that does is it allows adventitious roots to grow from this section right here. It stabilizes the plant. What happens is if you don't do that, if you don't bury this thing deep enough, you got this stem here, and again, on other growers, a lot of times this section is really long. You get this really, really well-developed plant up here, really developed rootstock here, and this thing just can't support the plant above. So it's important to bury it deep. Protects it from cold, supports the plant, develops adventitious roots. Good thing. Visit the Renaissance Garden Guy at renaissancegardenguy.com and check out planting Bareroot roses. And click subscribe here, and we'll catch you guys later. John G. Stamos, Renaissance Garden Guy, over and out.